Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Stencil Saturday video. This week I marked my Crossed Squares Stencil, and it's because I just really want to play with something. This past week I got in the mail a new set of rulers from Karen Marchetti. I don't know if you've seen them or not. There's 3 of them. And if you can, it's so hard to see rulers in the video, but each one is a different kind of like continuous curve design, and each ruler has 4 different ones. And I couldn't wait to get them because I'm kind of excited about what I might be able to do with these. And I think I'm going to play actually with this one, and this is on the one that has all different angles. You can see here. And I want to use this one that goes down to a point. And what I want to do, because as soon as they came, this actually happened to be laying on my table, and I realized that these perfectly fit from here to here on these crosses. So I'm going to do this, and so I'm thinking that what I want to do is I'm going to go up one side of the line and then work my way back down, up, down, the whole way across, and then go back and do these ones. If I don't get confused, because I think, I won't know until I start stitching it, but it looks to me like that point, they're going to kind of come in there, and they may just barely touch, or they might overlap, which I think might be even kind of cooler, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to start up here, corner. So what I'm going to do is stitch from here to here on each one of these little segments of the X. So let's start with this one, and sliding that up there. Oh, and you know what I did forget was to put my little, nice. I do need to get a little sticky thing so it doesn't move though. Got a little over anxious to start. Probably want 2 though. So I'm just going to stick these on here real quick. Okay. Then I'm just going to slide the ruler up. Do the next one. And now start down this side. Too close to the edge. Okay, let me get this out of the way here. Okay, now I'm just going to travel down here. And I'm going to work my way up this line and just do the same thing. So you just line, I mean, it's pretty slick. Just line it up and goes right in there. Oh, I don't know if I need to do more to see what happens where these points are going in there. Oh my goodness. I might just do the up and down in one direction, because I don't know if you can see it or not, but what's happening is it's making almost these circles here. Actually, if I just push it up a little bit, I can make it be a circle. We'll spin it around and come this way. scoot down and do the next one. The bonus is that once you get a little more comfortable with it, it'll go much faster. Let me go down this other side. Oh. Now that I know that I can make that little circle, I might have another idea. Okay, so now I'm just going to scoot over here, and I'm going to continue doing that. I have two more lines, so I'm going to go ahead and stitch those real quick for you. Okay, so now that I've finished stitching those, let's take a look at this. I really like it just as it is, actually. I mean, that's a pretty big circle to maybe not have any quilting in, but I really like it just that way. But now I really need to see what happens when I do it here. I really do. But I was also thinking, I could just, if I grabbed my ruler, I could just stitch these straight lines through it, because that would divide the circle and the circle wouldn't be so big. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do my original thing. I'm going to go ahead and do this same shape the opposite direction. So now I'm going to stitch these lines and hope I don't get too confused. Okay, so we're just going to do the same thing. Oh, see what's going to happen here. We're going to make like some little pumpkin seeds. I like it. That is totally, and it's so funny because that's totally not what I thought in my head I was going to do. I thought that the points might cross each other. Very good surprise. Okay, so I'm going to scoot up here. Come back down this direction. Whoop, wrong one. This one. This other side so we can see the full design here. Sometimes I forget to press the stop button. There's nothing wrong with having to stop and situate your ruler and be ready to go. Okay, so now we can see. Yeah, this is very cool and unexpected. And, you know, you could just leave it as that. But, you know, if you wanted something super tight and quilted, you could fill in these little, which look like little double wedding ring areas. I don't know what you call that. Or I might also be inclined to, if this were even a border maybe, to do like strips, like do 2 rows with both directions, and maybe these 2 rows I just stitch the straight lines. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that because I think it's going to be really cool, like kind of a, because this actually to me is a very traditional looking design, and I kind of like something a little more, not that I don't like traditional, but can kind of change it up a little bit, maybe give it a little more modern feel. I'm going to do that here as well. See, this is why it pays to play. Okay, now let's travel over here. And we're going to go back to doing, I probably should have only done 1. But I like uneven and not perfectly, you know, spaced or figured out. Okay, so now that that's done, let me get rid of these chalk lines for you. And we'll see what this looks like without all these lines on it. Try this thing again. Actually works pretty darn good. Yes. I don't know how long it'll last being from the dollar store, but I guess for $1, let me just try the brush though, because I think it gets it a little bit faster. Okay. Now we can at least not have the distraction of the chalk. Let's take a look at this. Gosh, I am very happy with this. So you kind of get that, you know, you figure if this is a 10-inch square, if you had like a 10-inch border, or even if you just had a block or an area, and you did this and kind of like I did, do 2. If this were a border, then I would do like 2 here of the design on both sides, 2 of the circles with the line, 2, and continue as the border went down, or the background, whichever. Or you could have done it on, you know, every line and not done what I did. Let me turn the light off here and see if we can see it. Maybe better. No, not really. It's so dark in here today. It's rainy. Okay, so I hope you guys like that design, and I will put in the video description the link if you're interested in checking out and playing with Karen Marchetti's new continuous curve rulers. I will put the link to her website in there for you, and I will see you next time. Bye.